Hey, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Murphy, and it's time for reading. Today, we have a new story about being healthy. This story is called Get Up and Go. Now, the cool thing about this story is this is an informational text. That means it's all true and it's here to teach you something. Usually, when we have an informational text, it has pictures and real life images. However, this story is unique because it has illustrations. Look, like it has a pig running in clothes. Usually you wouldn't see that, but all of the words in the story are true and they are things to teach you something. Now, when we're reading, I challenge you to be asking and answering questions. It's not just for teachers to ask questions. Good readers like you can ask questions too. Let's check out our asking questions anchor chart. Some questions that you might ask could start with the words who, what, where, when, why, and how. These questions could take place at any point when you're reading. You might already have questions about our story. As you're reading, some of those questions might get answered, and then you might even have more. Sometimes, even when you're done reading a book, it gives you more questions that you want to learn about. Good readers are always thinking of the next question. Another thing good readers do is they answer their questions. As they're reading, as you are reading, you might have an aha moment where you realize, oh, that answered my question. So let's check out our book, Get Up and Go. Before we start, what kind of questions do you have? If you already have a question, tell somebody in your room. If there's nobody in your room, you can grab your favorite book buddy and tell them. That's a good question. We'll have to read and find out. I know one thing I'm wondering is, what kinds of things can I do to get up and go? Let's see if the book answers that question. You are special. We all come in different shapes, different sizes, and it doesn't matter if you're tall, short, skinny, or round. Your body is your own, and you need to take care of it. So turn off the TV and get up and go exercise. Okay, I know my first question was, what could I do to get up and go? But I just read these words, your body is your own. What do you think that means? Oh, that makes sense. You know what? You're in charge of your own body. Nobody can take care of it but you. You're right. Let's keep reading. Exercise is good for all of the stuff in your body, like your heart, your bones, your lungs, keep them smoke-free, and your muscles. Exercise burns up the junky foods you eat sometimes, like a bag of chips, or a triple chocolate caramel marshmallow cream sundae with extra whipped cream and a cherry on top. Remember, good readers get their questions answered. Let's stop and think about our questions. I was asking what ways you can get up and go. The book hasn't answered that just yet, but it has told me why it's important to exercise. Has your question been answered yet? Let's keep reading. Exercise can be exciting when you hit a home run, score a goal, or can finally skate backwards. Exercise can help you become a better sport because sometimes you might strike out. You might lose the big game, or oops, you might fall down. I know I do that a lot. Exercise can help you make new friends. When you play tag at the park, jump rope at school, or just walk around the neighborhood. Exercise can even be relaxing when you go canoeing, or hiking in the woods, or when you help your mom in the garden. Let's stop and think about our questions again. I was wondering, what can I do to get up and go? Has the book answered that? You're right, it has. It's shown lots of ways. Playing with my friends. Look, even on this page, hiking. That's one of my favorite things to do. Gardening. All of those things where you're up and moving your body is a way you can get up and go. The book answered my question. Did it answer yours? All right, let's keep reading. Exercise can take you to some amazing places, like the top of a mountain or way down to the bottom of the sea. Or the middle of nowhere. You can even exercise when you're stuck babysitting your little brother. Or turn up the music and give your heart pumping by dancing. Today in the living room, but maybe someday, Broadway. Exercise can make you pretty sleepy. So get to bed because who knows what'll happen tomorrow? When you get up and you go exercise. Wow, boys and girls, that book gave me so many ideas about how I can exercise right now. Did your questions get answered as we were reading? Cool, mine did too. Now, friends, go ahead, get up and do a little bit of exercise before you go on to your next assignment. I think I'm going to go dance to some music. Bye, everybody. It was fun learning with you today.